Here we are at Randwick for the top-up show. Just me and Mark Lamborn this week. Mr. Daly's a religious bedfellow at the church. How's it going?
Yeah, the two greys.
Fucking I am a grey, don't worry about that. Welcome to the top-up show. Terrific meeting at Randwick. If you see this show and you want to come out to Randwick, come out here. There's no one here. It's no winks. It's beautiful. Very relaxed. They just let the public in and 4 people just charged through the gates.
Charged is perhaps an exaggeration. It'll be even better here on Thursday when the rail's out 9 metres, not 25 metres as I joked yesterday and was instantly corrected. Anyway...
By who?
By a good man.
Got in trouble? We're always in trouble. Oh, that's why you like us and we hate us.
All right, we're here at 10:30 today to report on the weather, which is, a few murky clouds that come across, but nothing threatening, really.
No, I was down at Coogee this morning, it was 27 degrees, and then I drove up the hill to come here and it felt like 21.
There's no wind to speak of.
No.
Rail's at 6 metres. Now, what can happen here, because they don't water at this stage of the year, the track can get quite fast. So I'm watching to see certainly how leaders go early, and I guess the highway isn't a great guide because you get these one-paced horses and it's not necessarily how the track plays. Anyway, race 1, the mover is the leader. It's Concrete, and next best backed is Philodora. Any late work here, Glenn?
Just realised I'd forgot my glasses, mate, as we speak. Idiot on me. It's pretty keen on one yesterday. I'm sort of... That 63 kilos is getting in my head and doing my head in.
It's only got 62. Why do you keep saying it's got 63?
Okay, 62. I assumed it was 63. I don't know why.
Anyway.
Probably didn't have any glasses on yesterday.
Yeah, Gord was very bullish about it as well. I think that it could be bearish in the ring. Not necessarily a slide on its prospects.
A little pinch on the tapes there I found. I didn't mind they're on staff shaft yesterday, and I noticed that the girlfriend's back on riding for the boyfriend.
Aha, Dim. Sam Clinton for Tim McIntosh, is it?
Might be something.
They said Tim McIntosh was a particularly good rider of a particular sort of horse.
What does that mean?
He is very good on losers.
Very good on losers.
Rode them beautifully.
Oh, okay. I still don't even know what that means.
The Undertaker, they called him.
Really? What a good man. We need more Undertakers.
Race 2, and Problem Solver off the map here, one of the goes of the day, into 4:20.
Strong support this morning.
Yes, Jay McDonald, fresh up Gerald Ryan. It is a race crying out for some insight, if nothing else.
Certainly MYM for me and for my subscribers, and but I did say this on the previous show, I like the setup for Problem Solver, and I did think that the booking of J-Mac was significant.
Yes, if in doubt, if you can't read the form, you look at the jockeys, don't you?
A lot of syndicates do it too.
Yeah. The interest for me is in this import, which I know Gord didn't like the trial of Murillo up against Tribal Wisdom, but I thought that Murillo looked a likely type and a bit of fresh blood into this race, and obviously we'll be waiting anxiously to see the report from the yard.
Thank you.
Race 3, and Glenn, your tip of the day is one of the better back runners on the card. Carriff is into $6.50, some money for Dealmaker.
Nothing's changed my mind after the more I did the tapes in this race last night, the more I was happy with the ring-a-ding-ding race being the wrong lead-up and Carriff being the one. Amangiri's going to be hard to beat, but it's done quite a bit of racing, and House of Cartier for third.
Race 4, Into the Abyss remains hot and strong. She's the firmer in the race, into $3.20. This race really left me cold, Glenn. Obviously, most of the runners from the lead-up 2 weeks ago, but nothing I really want to pull out of the lead-up.
Yeah, nothing I want to pull out of the lead-up, and not much against us. Small tip there for Generals, but Into the Abyss, I had 200 on the other day, $26.
I know, she's a horse that I ended up backing 2 weeks ago as well, simply because I was so keen on the first up. She comes into this race having won one race, her first start, and winless since. Obviously, lots of excuses since then, but I didn't think today was the day to back her.
Yeah, she's a little bit of a gunner. I think there's lots of chances in the race, and
Yatani was the horse I was trying to think of yesterday that Glyn just led all the way on in this race.
It was too, yeah, the yellow, but yeah.
The second of our 2,000 metre races, the JRA, and Abden and My Nordic Hero, the firmers in this race. It's almost like punters were going, okay, Chris, give us a tip. Pull your horse, he pulled Lord Mayor and something else out.
I think McCreary was quite firm the day before.
Yeah.
It was backed early, so Our libretto for me, but big watches and all the Waller horses there, and there was one other I was interested in. I can't bloody find it now without my glasses.
All too soon. You were tipping yesterday.
All too soon. Back to the draw.
T-Berry to ride. It's an inscrutable race, really. Our libretto has, is a winner up from Melbourne, but hard to line up as well.
But a winner, 10 for 5, I think it is. I mean, I know I should be able to read it, but just remembering. Can't see it.
5 from 8 for G-Beg.
What sort of joint, except for Racing Round, would you have someone come in and do the form but can't read?
You've already done the form. It's okay.
I know that, but it's quite funny. Now that's a beard. Look at this bloke. Wow, I wish I had a beard.
He's part of the entertainment as well.
Yeah, got a trumpet and a big beard. So he's got his chicken soup in it from last night, didn't he?
Champagne. Castelvecchio is solid, but the firmer is Lady Lupino, my tip from Melbourne. They tell me that the track was red hot on the inside the day she won, so that's obviously a slight against her.
Watching the tapes last night, man, don't both these favourites look busted and chewed up.
Oh man, their wheels were spinning at the 300 metre mark the other day.
Like, I'll back Crystal Falls to beat him home today. It was like 3 lengths away, but at least it was charging a little bit through the line, had a certain feel of freshness.
Yeah, and it had the blinkers put on it the other day and removed today, so I think that's significant. The second of the Group 1s, Le Romain, is the best backed runner in the race into $9. Yet again, another favourite that I was looking very askance at. It was like Osborne Bulls, really. He is the winner of one 1400 metre race in Sydney. It was this time last year, in an 88.
Well, I can't pick the winner here, but I'll be using that Betfair tool that we should all be using, and I'll be laying Osborne Bulls. I'll be laying this overseas horse, Dubois,
you might not get a chance
and I'll
there.
probably lay Pierrata to take all my fill and hope for a split-a-rooney and not lose on Pierrata. That'll be my game played in this race.
It is a split-a-rooney race.
But don't know who the split-a-rooney is, guys.
Well, I think...
It's a youngster?
It's... my shortlist would be Le Romain, Maragira, Champagne Cuddles, Manuel, and
I had 8 looks at
Nantali.
Siren's Fury here, Mark, so it's split-a-rooneysville. It's not a weight for age. It's a 200 chance. It's got none, but I still couldn't dismiss it.
Oh, it's anything goes. It's pick up sticks, isn't it?
I love pick up sticks.
The penultimate.
I was a champion at pick up sticks, Mark.
Huh?
No, that's not.
Ding ding.
Ding ding.
We haven't mentioned the Everest. Ding.
No, ding.
And I'm told by a good man, Matt, that was solid gold, the detention for the dinging the speech on Mount Everest.
Wow, what outstanding work by that little kid. We should get him on the show in the holidays.
You should watch the rant. It's priceless entertainment. If nothing else, lots of dissection of the previous Saturday's Sydney races, and all things racing is considered. And
we miss no one. Elections coming up.
Including ourselves.
Give it ourselves.
Yeah, so it's $22 a week for everything from Racing Rant. That includes gold sets for every Sydney Metro meeting and mounting yard mail for every Sydney Metro meeting. Plus the 3 shows a week, and throw in the top-up show, which goes out free to everybody, but it's another video from us. That's $22 a week. Your first 2 weeks are free.
So that's the thing. If you didn't sign up for 2 weeks for free, then that's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Sign up and then brush us.
Exactly. You've got total control there. We won't squeeze you for any more than you want to give.
We don't ring and say, "Oh, you watched it for 2 weeks." Come on.
Exactly. So you're mad not to sign up. I've squeezed that promo in there between the penultimate and the nightcap. But we still haven't spoken about the penultimate, sorry. And Home of the Brave remains about the even money mark. But his stablemates, Viridine and Trekking, have been snipped. Glenn?
Favourite for me, if there is a split, it's Brave Song.
And the last, Star of the Seas is best backed. I'm surprised about that. He's into $3.30. Gord's very bullish about Take It In Turn. That remains pretty steady. And I thought that Live and Free must run well off the tail end of that campaign where he went out like on a high.
Yep.
I realised that the race shape may not work for him here, but talented horse that is 3 from 4 at Randwick.
And Live and Free meet, and I'm going to have a good bet. I'm joining Brad Davidson there with South Sonic, who's got a great chance. Nothing like backing Jason Coyle in the last race. Up you go, Jace.
He tries hard, doesn't he, Brad Davidson? I must say, he's a good boy.
He seems a very nice man too, and a very hard, diligent race worker. So check out his stuff too. Have a look at it. He charges a lot. He sends it to you for free. Does 500 hours. Says, here you have this.
I know.
Another marvel in the racing game. Like most people in racing, everyone just wants to have a go, tries to help.
Well, it's all about ego, isn't it? So
I'm better than you.
It's free to put your ego on show.
does a good job. And I'm Tiffany hasn't got much ego either. He's just doing his best. That's it for us at the Top Up Show. Thanks for watching us. Anything else, Mr. Lambourne?
No, just don't forget to sign up to those 2 weeks free. You're mad if you don't.
Mad if you don't.